in 1985. So today we are a team of 800 people, and today we are ISO 9001, 14,000, again 45,000 and 27,000 certified company. And also we have got some CMI certification, which is for software development by Carnegie Mellon University. So over the last 2 decades, more than 2 decades, we are working with Indian Railways. Just to brief, today one of our successful product is called Data Logger, so which is almost installed in every station across the country. Today, Irfca is one of the major supplier of this product. Again, this is RDSO, the Research Design Standards Organization certified product. So which I will go through in the coming slides. So thanks a lot once again. So we are based out in Vijayawada, and our head office is in Mangalgiri, which is close to like 15 to 20 kilometers from here. And where we have our product development as well as manufacturing, everything happens in this building. And also over the years, we have built like 100 plus solutions for railways and other domains. And also we have our own R&D center. All these products are indigenously developed by our own R&D. So there is no foreign collaboration or anything. It has been our own teams like hardware, firmware and software engineers who have built these products in other countries. Then we are also in smart buildings where we have got LED lighting, home automation, everything can be controlled through mobile app and all that. So I will explain these solutions in the coming slides. So today, as I said, we have installed one of the largest IoT network or the data logger system in Indian Railways, where we have more than 92% market share. And there are very small minor dots which indicates where all these products are installed. So this became like a juridical recorder. That means any accident inquiries or anything, they look at this data to really understand what is the root cause of accident or the failure. So this became so important for daily operations of railways today. And this generates lot of data. So what this data logger does is, every millisecond, it's called like 16 millisecond, like 64th of a second, it generates what is the change happening in the station. It records it. Then using various communications like fiber, 4G or some wireless communications, it sends this data to central place. There we again analyze this data using analytics, machine learning, and helping railways to identify the failures or bring in some accountability into the system. So I will explain in the coming slides in more detail. So this is a typical station where we all have seen it. So these are some of the solutions we have deployed. So one is data loggers. So this is the box which is in the interlocking room or relay room. So today in signaling practices, there are 2 main technologies. One is relay interlocking and that being upgraded to electronic interlocking. So this product is relevant for both the technologies. For relay interlocking, it directly connects to the one of the contact, either front contact or back contact of a relay. And for electronic interlocking, it connects to the diagnostic data coming from the electronic interlocking. So those data is coming to data logger, and this again connects to the test room or the division headquarters. Then we also working now more on monitoring various signaling assets. The signal asset may be point machine or a DC track circuit or axle counter signals. So which are a very key important elements of any signaling. So today we are putting various sensors to monitor this equipment and then predict the failure from these equipments. So there we use technologies like machine learning to predict the failures. And also we have some fail-safe products, so which I will explain. And then we deploy a lot of softwares at the division headquarters to analyze the data and give a lot of analytics to the stakeholders. So as a solutions, we can group our products into 4 main categories. One is asset performance management. So there are key signaling assets. These are the 6 main assets of signaling. One is electronic interlocking, or now there is a processor-based systems like evolving like axial counters. Again, there is single section axial counter, multi-section axial counter. So we monitor all those assets. Similarly, there is track circuit monitoring, which is a train detection device, which is in every station in the country. Then there is a point. We monitor the point machines. Then we have signals and also the power supplies generated for the signaling system. Here we have got systems like integrated power supply system, IPS in short form it is very known as. So we monitor the IPS system as well as the battery bank. So what we are doing in these solutions, I will explain now. So basically if we look at signaling system, so today we have got the VDU or the panel, domino panel, which is operated by the station master. And this is an input and output to the interlocking system, which again has electronic based as well as relay based.
We find it pretty hard to make it to one convention from 2006.
Final 3 or remaining.
From 2006 now 2023. Mr. Srinivas Prasad, Mr. Dheeraj Sanghi and Mr. Ashish, all convention attendees. So from 17 to 16, anybody attended 16 conventions?
This is 13.
And one more minus one. So the end.
None of these guys are proof. I have proof.
13 convention attendees.
Where you come closer. Closer.
अरे तू थोड़ा पीछे जाना.
No, we cannot. मेरा तो आ गया. Thank you very much.
विजुअलाइज इज टेलिंग 5-10 मिनट की खींचो, सो गाड़ी कितना लेट करेंगे? चलो लूप लाइन में डालेंगे, एससीआर लूप लाइन, एवरी स्टेशन 15 kmph. हाँ ठीक है, देखो वंदे भारत को लूप लगाया तो हमको क्या करें? सो व्हाट आई वांटेड टू टॉक वाज लास्ट ईयर I know I've written many comments, messages on the forum about wanting and seeking support. So, but it was turned out an amazing year. A lot of you supported. And I announced this also. But we had more funds since then to run the server well into 2024. So thank you all for your support. So it is, as far as hobby interest sites in the world, we are amongst the largest. So it doesn't seem so, but there are about 10,000 members on the forum now. Okay, so there are not all of you post, not everyone posts, but there are 10,000 active registered members. That's amazing. We also churn through a lot of our, ever since we relaunched the low-code database, that is the highest consuming part of the website. So even we get requests from random railway officers about information about logos from our database, which they themselves don't have. So which is, we are searching for logos. We are searching for logos on our database, especially historical old scrapped logos and things like that, where we have data going back to 25-30 years. So that's
Shortly they will start searching for diesel logos which are scrapped and lying somewhere.
so
Happy if it doesn't turn out somewhere in Bangladesh.
yes. So the plans for, like, many of you know, I am not very active on the forum because there's a lot of background work that goes in keeping the website up and running. Plus, yeah, so a lot of material has been rewritten. If you have not visited the website, please visit. The FAQs are completely rewritten and relaunched earlier this year in 2022. So please go take a look. In 24, there is a lot of research happening. Last month or so, we have spent a lot of time collating, collecting. There is a wealth of historical information. Especially, we have a lot of information from the 20s and 30s that we've already published, from 1920s and 30s. There is a lot of information that between just around independence from 40 to 55, which hasn't been collected yet. So that work is happening. That's a very key, important part of the history and heritage of IR. Right? So what happened when all those companies became NR, SR, ER, all of those. So that work has started, collected. Hopefully at the end of the year, we will have like a much more revamped history section. So I will once again ask for volunteers, good Googling skills, good summarization skills, and there we go. So that is the huge ask for this year. That is the focus. So most of the focus will be on rebuilding the history and historical section. I want our website to be the best repository of Indian Railways ever to exist. Right? So, a lot of you have contributed over the last like 6 months to a year, but the one person who's done more than anyone to supplying me and everyone research is Anirudh, DSP. So, you can see him. Please come. So he's been the one. Yes, come. Yes.
कैसा दिखता है ये तो दिखाओ ना
Therefore, this is Anirudh. I've spoken to him a few times, but he's the one who's spent his money, gone all into archives, spending a lot of money, dug through many. If you have never visited the history and heritage section of our forum, please do so. It is the most interesting and amazing piece of it you will ever find. Even if you're not interested in history.
One of the most important and the most awaited section.
But please close the door. That is direct. Close the door.
Sure, Mama.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of the most keenly awaited parts of our convention every year around. So as usual, we invited entries for the IRFC awards, and we got a good number of entries this time, especially in the photo category. I was a little disappointed with the trip reports category this time. We did not have too many entries. A few good albums, but not again too many. I think it's probably thanks to the fact that very few people have been traveling due to the COVID thing and all that. So I'll give that a pass this time around and hope that next year around we will have a lot more trips going along, and we'll have more albums. Framework. Can I call upon Sri Anirudh Phadke sir to please come up and give this award? Vijayaraghavan, what about the trends? Oh, this was one keenly contested contest, and the winner got it by a margin of 2 votes. Literally, 2 or 3 votes. That was the most keenly contested one in a long time. Who do you think got it? Abhinash Trayambak, Dr. Saab. Vineet. Yes. Doctor साहब आ जाओ. Dr. Himgirish Rao. So can I call upon the returning officer of our election, Chief Election Commissioner of IRFCA, Sri VSP Garu, to please announce the results of the voting.
Sir, I have to go. Thank you so much. Take care. Arey jao.
Hello.
Yeah, see you, Apu.
Thanks so much.
See you where? Just
Hello?
see, just one minute, just wait. See you where?
Sir. बोल जल्दी बोल.
Hello.
अरे जल्दी नहीं बोलते अब कहना पड़ेगा. So we have conducted the voting and about 133 people have participated because somebody will ask for the breakup also.
We take you to court.
See, you have to climb ghats to reach Shimla. Again, you have to pass 2 ghats to reach Shiradi Ghat to reach Mangalore. I think this time people have preferred Shiradi Ghats. So,
Can I call BZA OC, BVRC, Jayakar Garu and Pradeep sir
Hey,
to
Apu, catch up with you.
hand over the token?
All token.
just a fond remembrance. We handed over the key to Srinivas in Kanpur convention for holding the Bangalore convention. Now again I hand over the key to Mr. Srinivas.
Okay, thanks a lot to all the delegates for having selected the Shiradi Ghat. In fact, before this voting, I was talking to a few people, and I am of the view that anywhere the convention is held, as long as it is next to a railway track, it's a good place to hold. This time we decided to hold it on the railway track. And on behalf of my group here, I promise you a wonderful experience. What do the railways look for? A train ride and good food on the train. We will arrange both. Of course, Bangalore, one day we will stay in a hotel and all, and we will have a formal convention because this quiz is the most important thing. Awards, that will be there, the usual thing. But one day will be fun, right?
I think he's planning to divert Mangalore Express on that route.
There are enough accommodation available for about 150 people.
Important award, special award. Can I call upon Bisa sir to give this award?
Hey, what about the late entrant award, yeah? For me.
That award is being given late. So this special award is for 2 gentlemen, if I can call them so, for being repeat or habitual offenders for conducting the quiz. Sridhar Joshi and Himgirish Rao.
These guys are known as quiz masters.
Sir, quizmaster is a very mild term for such characters.
The actual word is mind ducking.
Mild ducking.
Mind ducking. Replace the D with whatever you feel like.
Karan Desai is already tweeting that.
So year after year, both these gentlemen, Sridhar Joshi and Dr. Himagirish, grilled our brains with whatever they could, with their familiar persons. So the reason, the F is inverted, you can see. So it is, the rail fans are being questioned, the F is kept reversed intentionally.
OC members to the stage.
Others, please come down.
बाकी लोगों से फोटो